Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the frame. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
So Brooklyn will get the first possession.
I got him.
Jordan outside the ball. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a professional. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice dribble.
Screen by Bull. The 19-foot shot is good.
Well, great job executing from the mid-range. If the defense gives it to you, take it.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Robertson can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 6.
And that time, the screener rolls. Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
Well, look, you can't just give him the lane like that. Come on.
Out there with it. Nowitzki for 3. Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Go.
Here's Bull, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
That corner shot from Wagner. He must have been feeling.
So Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players 6'10" with the perimeter skills of our Franz. Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his team.
Now here's Nowitzki. Wasted no time on that one.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And then Gasol with the jam.
Well, he saw his moment and put on a show. That was pretty spectacular.
Knocks it loose. Robertson with the steal. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
He takes advantage of him in every way possible.
And Greg, he leads into a jump on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
A drive by Jordan. Done by Jordan.
Well, the best dunks are quick, emphatic, and leave the defense knowing it was on them.
And well over 7 feet tall inside money for Victor.
On the right side. That's in, coming off the assist from Elijah. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now here's Jordan. Coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And the dunk by Bull.
And that's just unfair. He can get away from anybody with a handle like that.
Nowitzki outside. He takes it out. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
After Rizichet. Here's Bull. And it's Bull slamming it down.
Yeah, big time height advantage there. He does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
Gasol's shot is good.
There's so much versatility to Gasol's game, including the soft touch from distance.
Watch it.
Here's Wilson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from him. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor. You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness. Recognizing the overcommitment and exploiting.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Drains the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
And showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And so it's Ron Foster making highlights for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Outside, James. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Shot with it. Outguarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Parrish. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Parrish has got his first 3 points in the game. Wow, an absolute bomb by Michael Jordan.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
You know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360.
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable. Now, here's Bull. 13 points in the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Great finish. Oh, my.
Inefficient defense there. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Durant with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
A kick out to O'Neal. A three ball. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle.
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Second personal foul.
Love the confidence Durant has in that jump shot. Doesn't let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Now here's Jordan. He has 5. Goal, that's good.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got in the way there in a hurry.
O'Neal has a two-pointer. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama from distance.
3 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Fires from 14. Robertson's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse. Just off the mark. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
That's the end.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Brooklyn.
The New Orleans Pelicans up 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Robertson with the slam.
Well, he saw a lane, and you saw the explosive.
Pass to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Johnson.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Here's Robertson. Good on the 13-footer. Robertson's got 6.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside for Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan was such a to his game. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any place.
You give guys even a sliver of daylight in this league, they'll make you pay.
Back to Halliburton. For the tie, and Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Robertson outside. Back at 4. Davis has the open look, and it's all evened up. Davis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Olajuwon. You got to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball. Big stretch here, going 10-2. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Jordan. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And here is Davis. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside, K.o.b.e. For the lead. And no good. Trying to use the gloves.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Hitchcock. Goes to Bridges. Outside for Gasol. Nice shot from the wing. Gasol's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
And the basket by Olajuwon.
Well, you see the play inside. Points in the paint significantly help your team.
Good on the triple.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot that after getting the ball. Shows how much confidence he has in himself. Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Brooklyn trails by 6. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Gasol. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Outside, Olajuwon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Olajuwon's got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Hedgepin. Oh, he hits the
and give him good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. The New Orleans Pelicans leading by 5. And we're coming right back. 3/10 quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Wilson. Robertson outside. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Shoots over Gasol. That one bounces around and comes back out. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Edgecombe. Gasol screen. Pulls it up. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And Edgecombe likes being involved in the pick and roll. But sometimes it's pick your poison for the D, trying to guard it.
Stolen by Bull. It's deflected.
Already, as a rookie, Edgecombe has a reputation as a great defender.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Wembanyama. Not gonna go. Brooklyn trails by 3. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. And he does not hit. And stolen by Anunoby. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Right here.
All sorts of time. That one is good.
And Gasol definitely has a nice-looking jumper, holding the ball up high to keep the D from blocking the shot.
Bull.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback three.
And that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Olajuwon. Lock at 6. Bridges.
Factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Wembanyama on the post. Oh, he can't jam it. He is denied. Bridges left side. Gasol's in the post. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Bull fires the three. Doesn't get that one.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
He knocks down the punch free throw.
Well, you want to talk about upside. DJ Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flag.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Now Wembanyama. Rebounded by Nowitzki. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nowitzki gets up and powers it down.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And Brooklyn making a change. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Fifth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security on this lead.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Kings in the penalty.
It's the first, Nick, increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in front. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point game. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Nowitzki hits them both.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul.
And the first one goes.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Nowitzki has both of them. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
Here's Bull. And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you. It's all between the years with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now, here's Bull. Well, it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Brunson scanning the floor. And it's Ricochet with the rebound. Here's Wembanyama for three. Connects from three-point range.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
Outside. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Ricochet. Back to Bull. To the inside. Now Ricochet. Dunk by Bull.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Bangs on the trifecta.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Wembanyama, no good. Loose. Hart with it. Picked up by Robertson. Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And it's blocked.
Access denied. You have to play a little more aggressively when he's near. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Slamming it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let it up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
One-on-one fast break. The three. That's tipped.
Making a big-time effort defensively. That's a great block.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wembanyama's got 5 points. And Hart throws it down.
One-hand tomahawk guy. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
They got the entire bench. Jumped right there as they saw that out of their chairs. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Jayhawks are with an almost entirely new group here. Ricochet with it. Still scoreless. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The New Orleans Pelicans. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
K.o.b.e. Know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Sinks the triple.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA trade, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.